Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Dual-Wielder's Writing Debugging, where I break down writing tips and tactics into bite-sized chunks to help you improve your own writing. In this entry, let's take a look at plot devices and MacGuffins. So let's dive right in, shall we? We'll start off with what both of these have in common. Both MacGuffins and plot devices are a physical thing that moves the plot forward, and generally multiple factions are vying to get it. Most of the time, these are items, but they can sometimes be characters or even locations that need to be found. But what doesn't change is that they are an important thing that everybody either wants or wants to destroy. The difference is how they're implemented. We as the audience get to see a plot device in action, and it directly has an impact on the narrative. A MacGuffin, by contrast, is only important in that it's desired by the characters. It doesn't do anything or result in anything, often to a story's detriment. For an obvious example, take the map piece seen in The Force Awakens. This is a MacGuffin. It neither does anything nor contributes to the tale other than being sought after. Nothing comes out of it being joined with the rest of the galaxy map. Nothing happens from finding Luke, as he does nothing in any of the sequels. By and large, it simply exists for the sake of existing. Another example would be the key to Davy Jones's chest in Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest. While it becomes a plot device in the following movie, in this film, it serves as a MacGuffin. Multiple parties want it for different reasons, but its acquisition doesn't accomplish anything until the following film. Now that we've seen MacGuffins in action, let's take a look at plot devices. Now, sometimes the line between the two can be a little blurry, but plot devices either have the capability to directly affect the course of events on their own, or facilitate as much. Now, there are other kinds of plot devices, but we'll just be looking at this one for the purposes of this video. The One Ring from The Lord of the Rings is often called a MacGuffin, but that simply isn't true. We see its effects throughout the trilogy. Firstly, we see how it twisted Smeagol into Gollum. It extended his lifespan and corrupted him into a vile creature almost devoid of any capacity for good. But we also see that it is fully sentient. It wants to get back to Sauron and will go to any lengths to achieve that. And how does it do so? By enticing those near it to use it, thus drawing attention to itself and increasing the chances that Sauron's forces will recover it. Boromir is the chief example. We see that he's an honorable man with noble intentions, but the ring promises him the ability to defend his homeland, and he tries to break his oath to protect Frodo, something he would normally never even think of doing. This shows us that it's acting directly. We also see how it slowly corrupts Frodo over time. Despite his strength of will, nobody is immune to its power. At the very end, he can't destroy it. The ring is directly affecting the story, and it couldn't just be swapped out with any other object like a MacGuffin could. And all this isn't even touching on the fact that once the ring is destroyed, Sauron loses all of his power, and thus the main conflict of the story is resolved. The Death Star plans in A New Hope are also commonly referred to as a MacGuffin, but this similarly is untrue. Their acquisition directly results in the destruction of the first Death Star, which has major effects on the rest of the trilogy. In Harry Potter, Voldemort's Horcruxes are plot devices integral to the story. Their destruction is the only thing that can ensure Voldemort's permanent death. They have a direct effect on the story by doing more than just existing. So, in summary, MacGuffins are objects fought over that don't have any impact in a story other than that they are fought over, while plot devices contribute more to a narrative, either through direct action of their own, or what comes about with their use. Try to have any objects, people, or places that are contested in your work have more impact on the story other than their mere existence. as this gives them more weight and impact, and helps bring your narrative together more than nothing coming about from MacGuffins. But I would like to thank you for watching. If this video helped you out, then feel free to leave a like if you're so inclined, and subscribe to see more. And may you all have a weapon in each hand.